Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
A biker destination like no other on the Nature Coast in a town called Inglis off Highway 19. It's the place that everyone is talking about. 21 acres of manicured, beautiful land for you. It's Crossroads Lodge at the historic Lebanon Station. This dates back to the 1800s. A totally incredible biker destination for you and your motorcycle. You have to see this place, because once you do, you'll come back again and again. On the second weekend of every month, it's a free swap meet and flea market. For more information, call the number on the screen. It's a biker destination like no other on the Nature Coast in a town called Inglis. It's Crossroads Lodge at the historic Lebanon Station.
Saturday, July 24th, it's the Born to Ride Great American Moto Fest at the Boss Hog Ranch, Plant City. Presented by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. The return of the motorcycle rodeo, sled pulls, and so much more. Rooster's Rod Shops, Thunderstruck Rod and Truck Show, Budweiser Chopper Show. All bikes welcome. Roscoe's famous outhouse drags, swamp meet, misfit mini bike races, bike games, ice cold Budweiser, road truck rally, TV taping, live radio remotes, live music concerts, Randy Stevens tribute to Stevie Ray Vaughan, Tommy Rock's band tribute to Southern Rock. Win a free cruise for two on the High Seas Rally. Win free tires from B Rubber and Metal Sport Wheels. Vendors called Mama Dukes. Special thanks to our sponsors. Only $5 admission. Proceeds to benefit the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches. Saturday, July 24th, the Born to Ride Great American Moto Fest.
Hey. It's the
John Ann,
Heather Show coming to you live from
our production studio, riding with this fine bunch back here, born to ride. What is that, baby?
That's because, baby, we were, and we always will be.
Born to ride.
That's right, honey.
Hey, check this out.
Look, everybody, we have a change in the studio.
Yeah, we changed things around a little bit. We did that just because, we felt like it.
Well, before we do the change in the studio, why we did that, let's talk about, we're sorry for some reason tonight. It's showing that it's a little bit behind time.
Yeah, I haven't quite
So the show's not showing that it's starting.
It looks like it's going now because...
There we go.
Hi, Papa John. That's my grandson chiming in right there, Benjamin. He's a cute little guy. He is in Missouri right now.
Hi, Benjamin.
Hey, Benjamin. And it's nice to see him check into the show. And I'm so glad to see him come on.
How you doing, Benjamin? We're so happy to see you.
Yes, we are. Okay, what we got here? Hey, you all be careful. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
How you doing, Delta?
We have that.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you so
Delta.
much.
She was on last time, too.
Yes, she was. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, we are in the, the Gulf Coast right now, basically in the path of the hurricane, which should be here tomorrow. But if I would walk outside, you wouldn't know it. It really isn't that bad out.
Yeah.
We are approximately 90 miles north of Tampa on the Gulf Coast. That's kind of where we live, and that's where we broadcast from. And we're not getting slammed. It's really not that bad. Matter of fact, she went out and I did a couple of headshots of her with the camera a little bit ago because it was the lights looked really good. So why not? We went ahead and did that.
Yeah, we wanted to see how it was, and it's not that bad.
No,
the rainstorms aren't really rolling in just yet. So
I haven't had to get a canoe out, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, we got the canoe ready.
I do have the generator in the garage, though. You always want to keep the generator. In this type of weather, I have my generator, I have my MREs out, I have all my supplies just in case anything happens. And we have Savannah, so she's kind of on the hook, too. If Delta's out of Savannah, it's supposed to kind of come up the coast and go like right through Georgia and crap like that. So,
well, fingers crossed for you, Delta. We'll be saying prayers for you.
Yeah, hopefully it kind of tuck her out by the time it gets your way is what you have to hope for, being up a little bit north like that.
Yeah.
But back to the studio.
Yeah. So anyways, we were saying about the studio. We wanted a change in the studio. Yeah. We needed a change. We loved those pictures that we had
from Zappa. From Zappa. Thank you, brother.
They were amazing, and we have them, and we're looking right at them.
Delta said y'all too, and I was like, yeah, be safe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Delta.
Thank you very much.
But anyways, back to the signs. We wanted to have a change, and I was shopping at Harley, of course.
Like she normally does.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Crystal River Harley Davidson. Yes, because you guys take all our money. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you take all my money.
And they had a special. If you spent a certain amount of money,
spend $1 million to get 15% off.
You could buy these signs. And each sign was only an X amount of dollars, which was a reasonable amount of money for these Harley Davidson signs because they're original Harley Davidson signs.
Made in China.
Made in China, exactly.
No shit.
Thank you, Harley Davidson.
But anyway, they look nice, and we put them up there. As a matter of fact, we're going to go back tomorrow. And
well, not tomorrow because nobody will be working tomorrow.
Yeah, hurricanes will do. But we need one right in this area right over here, and Heather needs one
Right back over there. Yeah.
So we're going to kind of fill that out that way and do it too. Now, I think
we were talking about we've got a Great American Moto Fest coming up, y'all.
Yes, we do.
And that is going to be so much fun.
Yeah,
July 24th.
It's going to be at Plant City. Yeah, that's it. I used to go say in a different city the last time I was trying to
There we go.
But it's at Plant City, and it's going to be the old-fashioned, old-school biker games. It's going to be the motorcycle rodeo going on there. And who else we got going on? We got American Chopper Show that's going to be there. It's going to be wonderful, just like when we were at Chopper Town. The last time we did this, it's going to be world-class.
Yeah, there's going to be some amazing builders there. We've got FTW in the house going to be there. We've got Jared Memes going to be there.
Fish making the trophies.
Yeah, we've just got some amazing bike builders going to be there.
And we also have these guys.
We've got the Mini Bike Misfits.
These guys are really cool. I want to see that. That's what I'm really looking forward to. We got to find a sign for the Outhouse Drag Race. We got to find a thing for that, because there's one I saw in the magazine that has this woman like in the outhouse. You could go in the outhouse. I'm telling you, she could go in the outhouse.
Yeah, we could go in the outhouse drag races. That's going to be something.
I just don't know if I want to drag race my Harley, man. You know?
No. As much as we keep that sucker clean and you lift that baby clean.
And it's a actual riding full-time rider too. I don't fool around. It's a full-time rider. It might look pretty, and I keep it that way.
Definitely, but I definitely say we definitely do not
want
to do that.
So since we spoke about the Great American Moto Fest, we didn't really do that. Did they already play the Great American Moto Fest?
We did, but let's talk about, we were talking about High Seas Rally now.
Now let's switch gears. We just got done with the Great American Moto Fest. We're now going to talk about
we're not done with the Great American Moto Fest, because that's the major thing, because it's happening.
Hasn't happened.
July 24th, and we want to see you there, because we're going to be there. We're going to be bringing our toy hauler, as a matter of fact. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Be home base for Born to Ride while we're there.
So
we're going to be there.
We'll see you.
Everybody, Fester Jenkins is going to be there. Mama Dukes is going to be there. FTW, Ron Galletti, Debbie Galletti. We're all going to be there.
Skylar.
We're going to be there hanging out. So if you want to have a good time down in Plant City on the 24th, come down for the Biker Olympics. Practically is what's going on. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, think about the old
That's a good one. The Biker Olympics.
Biker Olympics, old school biker games will be happening for you there, and we're going to be bringing all that footage live to you, our fans, and Born to Ride, and we're going to have a good time down there.
Yes, we are. And you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about the High Seas Rally.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about it, but the High Seas Rally is not going to happen until 2022.
Right. They put it off because then it's going to explain to you why in this commercial. So let's go ahead and kick this commercial on for y'all.
And Dave, I don't want to jump off subject too much, but why don't you give us the breaking news about High Seas Rally?
So as we all know, the High Seas Rally is the only truly great biker cruise of the Caribbean. That you there listening to this, you can be a part of this. If you show up at MotoFest, there will be a booth there for the High Seas Rally, and you can win a stateroom for two and cruise with us to the Caribbean, and we're going to have one heck of a good time. Now, here's the thing. It's being postponed until October of 2022. And the reason is that the Royal Cruise Line, they still wanted to impose, 6 foot of distance between people and have people wear masks. And the good people of the High Seas Rally said, no, we don't want to do that. Because you don't understand who we're talking with here. We're talking about a group of bikers going on a cruise, and they're not going to be interested in social distancing. So what they did is this. They made a deal with Royal Caribbean Line so that this cruise is going to go on, but it's going to be October 2022, and all the booze is free.
Ooh. Did you say all the booze, like for one person at a time can drink? Tell us why we should go on that High Seas Rally. If you got Jack, might as well have him tell us.
Jack, can you come over here and talk to these people? No, just come over here. It's not a big deal.
I don't know that what was the deal on the radio, because I've had a bit of rum.
You're always drinking rum. Well, just sit down and tell them about the cruise.
Well, I can tell you this, folks. It is the single most wonderful cruise that you could possibly go on, if you don't, in fact, have the Black Pearl, which of course I do. But being that you don't, you might as well go on a cruise ship and have a wonderful time, eh? So here's what I want you to do. I would like you to go down to Motorfest. Now, I won't be there because I'm double parked. My ship is double parked and I can't make it. But if you go to Motorfest, what you will do is this. You will go down to the booth where the High Seas Rally is. The people are hanging out there and you say, I'd like to win the free cruise, please. And if they don't give you the free cruise, let me know and I shall come and punish them.
Because of the High Seas Rally, they're going to give away Ocean View cabin for two at MotoFest here at the Boss Hog Radio Ranch right here, right, Boss Hog? Is that right, Fester?
Boss Hog Ranch, no doubt about it. July 24th. That's a Saturday.
Yes.
Jack, were you in on getting us that? Did you pull some strings, sir?
Well, I wouldn't pull strings exactly, but I did pull something. he just killed over.
Just passed out. Okay.
That's cool. He's hanging out with you that day.
Hope he remembers
That's
Pete.
what happened.
And Dave, I don't want to jump off subject too much, but why don't
Ranch, no doubt about it. July 24th. That's a Saturday.
Yes.
Jack, were you in on getting us that? Did you?
All right, everybody. I'm sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. I guess the storm is getting a little bit worse than we thought it was.
Yeah, see, we're trying to play something. I'm looking at back because I got an 8-second delay over here, and we're fooling with it. But
yeah, you take over while I go ahead and try to do this.
Okay, the problem is that the vanity monitor comes off when you do that, so I have no clue what's going on. But it's okay. So anyway, we're trying to boot a song from a band called Cheap Date to try to play right there. I see it at the very bottom. And we're trying to get this loaded for you right now. I see Heather's working on it. Bring it down one more. Here we go. We're trying it, guys. Just bear with us. Just bear with us a second. We're trying. Heather's working on it right now. And she's moving things around. And I think we may have had it. Let's see. Click it. There you go.
All right, guys.
Here comes Cheap Date.
We got the John and Heather show here tonight, so y'all be on your best behavior. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind, he was way behind, he was willing to make a deal. Then he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing a house. Then the devil jumped up on him and did something like, what? I'll tell you what. I can't do this, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it there, I'll make the devil with you. Hey, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy. Give the devil his due. I've been pulling forward against your soul, and I can act better than you. Try, it might be a sin, but I'll take it, man. You're going to record the best I've ever been. Rising up in code. Then he pulled the bow across the strip and it made an evil and the beast joined in and it sounded something like The devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. You sit down in that chair right there, let me show you how it's done. The devil bowed his head because he knew that he didn't need, and he laid that gold fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try, dude. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, that I'm the best that's ever been. And he played. All right. Something wrong, I can't explain. And if these thoughts are racing through my brain, it's true. Baby, I'm howling for you. There's something wrong with this plot. The actors here have got a clue. Baby, I'm howling for you. All right. Mockingbird, did you see little girls will be throw the ball to the stick, swing this, make it flip. Baby, I'm howling for you. All right. All right.
Well, there you have it, everybody. That's what you call cheap date.
Yeah, they're a really good band. I liked her. I mean, I was setting up my camera, and all of a sudden
We
I
were
heard
at IRRU. IRRU.
IRRU.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a comment. IRRU. I'm not really familiar what that acronym stands for, but it was a really cool place that we went out to, and Cheap Date was playing. And when I heard her say she's going to do some Charlie Daniels and fiddle playing, I had to go grab my camera. And it turned out to be a really good band.
Yeah, she was fantastic, and we
Mhm.
really enjoyed watching it. And we have Armand Toff in the house. How you doing, Armand?
Hola.
Hola, how you doing?
Oh,
And
like
we've
Schist.
got, how you doing,
I think it's
Rick?
Schist. I think Rick.
Rick?
Do you pronounce your last name Schist or?
Seacrest.
Yeah, well, I haven't quite figured that out yet, Rick, and I've known you for
Christ.
years. So anyway, let me know.
Yeah, let us know how you do that. But so we did. We went and we saw Cheap Date, and it was just fantastic.
We went with Jackal and Judy, two of our friends. Really nice. You guys see Jackal. He's like 6'4", and Judy's 4'11".
Yeah,
They've been
they're
married
quite the couple.
27 years. Oh, it's so cute watching those two together, and they so love each other, and it's just a great couple.
We got Betty Jean.
Hey, here from Avon Park, Florida. Oh,
How you doing?
How you doing? Okay, you getting battened down out there, getting ready to go?
Betty
Because
Jane Gil
Mhm.
Martin. How you doing?
get battened down, break out those MREs like we did. I got my high-end charger thingy that can charge everything imaginable. Generators fired up, and we're good to go.
Yeah, so listen, y'all got to stay ready because we've got two special guests for y'all tonight. We've got Adam Martin and Jeremy Chestnut from Blackbird Anthem, an amazing group
Mhm.
of really handsome young men. So you will enjoy this. I had to put it out there.
That's okay.
They're very, very pleasant to look at and very nice to talk to at the same time. They're very good and very wonderful to listen to. Their music is fantastic. They are a bunch of, I believe, vets.
Yes, they are. And also a lot of their music is based on things like that, like.
And this song, 22.
Oh, it's my favorite song that they do. We had them on the show about, a year ago, maybe 6 months ago. And we played this song when they were on the last time. And this song it really speaks to the heart because I'm a veteran myself. And I've been to the VFW and I've heard the stories that these guys have coming home.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it was normally when I was a guy, I got out of service, I'd go to the VFW. The guys in the VFW were getting older and older and older. Now when I go to the VFW, they're younger and younger and younger. It's kind of creepy.
Because we're getting older and
And
older. and
also, they're coming
older.
back 18, 19 years old with some limbs.
Yeah.
Not so much now, but they did for a while. About a decade
Yeah,
ago.
which is sad. And but Blackbird Anthem,
Mhm.
by the way, they've just come out with a new single.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. And
What is the name of it? It's
Blackwater Rise.
And we're
And
going
we're going to get to play that tonight.
to have Adam himself discuss that song and the intricacies involved with it. Now, with the song, since it's
Oh,
brand new,
we have, what did Bet? Oh, she said she's doing good tonight.
Yeah,
Well, we're
I'm
glad
glad.
you're good.
I'm glad you
Stay
are.
safe tonight.
Yeah, stay safe, sister. We
Tonight
really need it.
and tomorrow. Stay
Yeah.
safe and dry.
They said that if you're living on the water, that's where it's going to be bad because they said that it's going to be a storm surge here between 4 and 6 feet. That as it comes up the coast, it's going to suck the water out. As it comes through, and we hit that right-hand side of the hurricane, it pushes all the water up, and that's where you get the storm surge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a good thing that we don't have to worry about having a storm surge hit us.
Yeah, because we're 25
Where we
feet above sea
are.
level where we are right now, so it's not so bad. And
Yeah,
we
we're
can kinda
lucky.
do that.
We're very lucky
Now,
where
I
we
see
are. We
some of
hope
our
that all of
guests
you are
are
too.
popping up. I see Adam's popping up down there in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll give them a few minutes
Get
and we'll wait for
situated.
Jeremy to come in
Yeah.
and Adam to get ready and let us know when he's ready and give us a thumbs up and we'll go ahead and bring you on. But
Okay.
Okay.
Let's bring Adam on. Go
well,
ahead.
he's rearing to go.
Bring him on.
I just love that. How
Hey,
you doing?
buddy.
Hey, how are you two doing?
Oh, we're doing fine, brother. It's really nice to see you again.
Oh, glad to be back on the show. Feels like it's been forever, but we got some cool news to share with you guys tonight.
Wonderful.
Well, we are
We
looking
don't-
forward to it.
Yeah, we don't have Jeremy in just yet. I still see he hasn't quite logged on.
So when he does, we'll let you know and we'll bring him on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
All right.
do you want to wait for him to tell us the news, or do you just want to go ahead and spill the beans?
No. We got to wait for Jeremy.
Okay, I got you. I was just saying about your music and how much I enjoy the patriotic theme involved with your music.
You know, with my background is both military and law enforcement. Jeremy's got a background in fire. Our bass player Joe, he's a retired firefighter out of Montana.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of spread all through us, and so
It's in your blood.
Yeah, no joke.
being able to keep that patriotism in what we do and what we write and what we sing, it's just a continuation of who we are as people.
That's how most artists are, because you have to be able to have someone speak to you so you can put the feelings behind it and put words to it so you can get it out into your music.
That's exactly right. And I know when Jeremy comes on, we'll talk a little bit about the songwriting process, I think. And you're right. You know, we try to write about things that we've lived or we understand, because that's, you know, you go back and listen to people like Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings and Skinnerd, and the way they would write is about the way they lived. And that's what made their music, I think, so authentic and so timeless.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
Johnny Cash singing Folsom Prison.
we were even discussing today, not to go off subject, but we were talking about, because I like to listen to Five Finger Death Punch when I work out. And I was talking about Island Nudie and how I would love to interview them and how I love their music and it's realistic.
Yeah.
But I see we got Jeremy who just popped up.
All right.
Are you ready to come on, Jeremy?
He's
got thumbs up. Okay.
Right, bring him on.
He's doing cartwheels. He's ready. There he is. No more cartwheels.
Pretty face.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It took me a minute. Apparently, somebody disabled the microphone and camera access.
Oh, that's always fun when you got to rush and go on.
Oh yeah, we have a puppy that just decided to rip some of our wires off as she's doing it. Dropped our external hard drive onto the ground, and now it's sitting in California trying to get recovered.
Well, at least I don't have a cat face.
Yeah, that's true. For a free puppy, it already cost me $500.
So,
well, good evening.
Good evening, Jeremy. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling out, relaxing. Actually, I was watching a Elvis documentary, and I had to message Adam real quick. What time did I need to call in? I thought I was trying to be cool about it and get in early, but apparently my phone had other plans.
Hey, we don't mind.
You don't mind at all. Adam, what is this good news? You got me.
I know we're on the edge of our seat, literally, because I'm trying to fit in the screen.
The new Blackbird Anthem album is finished and released. So it is now out there for streaming on all websites. So you can find it on Google, you can find Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and about 200 other stations worldwide. And it's getting picked up by more and more. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different direction than Southern Ground. It hits a lot more on the rock side than the country side, but Jeremy had a big influence in the direction of this one. Really strong, powerful guitar riffs, and turn those into stories. If you want to talk about that, Jeremy.
Well, excuse me. Just to take a step or another step, because, Adam had already established, had a little foothold there in the Blackbird Anthem, if you will, process. And then to come in, after he's kind of established it, and then to hear the progression of him as a singer and songwriter, and then to just so graciously embrace me into the fold, and then for us to, or even just allow me to help build on that. Looking back at it as a singer or as a songwriter and a musician, you want to try to take it each time. You want to take a step up. I said it many times during the writing process for this record. is that, we have a lot of mutual friends that are in the music business, that are entertainers, singers, songwriters. And you hear all of them starting to release some of their music. And then, of course, some other people that you consider to be peers, or you're kind of chasing, that same goal. And to hear them come out with something it makes you want to step up your game. So throughout the process of the writing of this record, I wanted to take the stories that he had on Southern Ground and just kind of build on them. And then through personal experience, through our time together and even apart, and meeting some people at these events, these concerts, that's where a lot or most of the stories came from that you hear in the new album.
Your songs just seem to hit home.
Yeah,
I love watching you guys, how you all come together, and it's just the feeling. It's surreal.
Yeah, it is, because when we listen to you, it's like a family. It's like your emotions and your feelings go into every song that you do. So when it comes out as a finished product, it's just a beautiful song.
I know that you just came out with your new single, but going back to 22, which will show 22, and then we'll go to your new single. But
I love that song.
It's just,
I just love the song.
It really is. It's just, we were talking about today, 22, and how that makes the difference.
Yes.
For the
lives of a veteran. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, anytime I hear a story of a veteran taking their life over something idiotic, it really bothers me, because I'm a veteran. You guys are, and you know what it's like. And again, I was telling the story about going to the VFW, and now the kids are getting younger and younger. Sometimes it gets spooky.
It's because we're getting older and older. But you know what? We think that's fantastic. You guys are just making your way into both country and rock and roll, because your music really seems
two genres.
It does. It's both.
Well, you have to, or at least I have to credit that with some of the people that we surround ourselves with. You look at Cole Yana, who's the youngest member of the band, and he brings in an influence and his own personal, touch and style. And then you have me, and then you have Adam, and you have, the rest of the guys. You get Rick, and then you have, hopefully Rick will be, he's kind of the newest member, and, and Joe on bass. You bring in all those different styles of music. And sometimes you get pleasantly surprised with the outcome, because what you may have heard in your head when you wrote it, may not be exactly what that finished product is. And sometimes it may evolve. And that's been like the beauty for me for playing with different musicians, because, it's cool to like some of the same people, but then sometimes somebody will have something else and they'll bring that element in there, and it'll flip an idea on its head. And then it becomes like the next fun thing for us to do.
Next challenge.
Yes, it's just evolving, because everybody that's in there has their own different talents, their own styles. And when you said you heard something in your head, it could be because you're hearing yourself, but then all of a sudden, Adam starts saying something, and it's like, well, I need to take it this way. And I can understand that. I think that's just so cool that you guys can do it that way.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeremy has a really good way of communicating that to the other band members, or even just people. We were up in Nevada about a week and a half ago, played a couple shows, and we were up in Eureka for the Eureka Gold Rush Games. It was first ever kind of festival dedicated towards all the old 1800 mining ways.
Okay.
Oh, how cool.
That sounds cool.
The band that played before us, the Lost Valley Ramblers, Justin and Rowan.
Yeah.
And they were up there, and I mean, they played one hell of a set with 2 guys and 4 instruments. They had a guitar, a banjo, a mandolin, and a fiddle. And
Wait, 2 guys and 4 instruments.
yeah, and I mean, they played a really great set. And Jeremy got up and played a little bit with them, and we invited them back that night. And they got up and played quite a few with us. Never had played with them before. But, when you can find people that are just, that have that love of music, and
click.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's what Jeremy was talking about. We heard, we played some of our songs that had a banjo and a fiddle behind them. songs that him and I wrote, and they're like, wow, I've never heard it that way before.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool thing to be able to experience and do.
That is fantastic. I love that. I think I would like to go ahead and show 22 if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That right now. Hopefully
That
everything
message
will work
can never
all
be
right.
put out enough.
All right, we've got the storm going on with us where
Yeah.
we are.
We're down in Florida right now.
Where are you all?
I'm in Texas.
You're
I'm in
in
Southeast Texas.
Okay.
And I'm in Florida too, so I'm keeping an eye on Elsa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
good.
we've got the storm bands coming through where we are right now.
Well, stay safe and stay dry.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and kick 22 on.
Yeah.
Raven, come take me away from this place I long to be. Free my soul from this cold grave. Let my body rest in peace. Well, I had scars you could not see. There were echoes in my mind. Couldn't find reality. Lost my way time after time. Take me far, far away from this place where I feel the warm sun on my face. Please forgive all the sins I have done. Let me stand with my other 21. Tell my family that I tried to get back what I had lost. Sorry for your burden line. Time to pay the heavy cost. Take me far, far away from this place where I feel the warm sun on my face. Please forgive all the sins I have done. Let me stand with my other 21. Please forgive all the sins we have done. 'Cause we stand so many more than 21.
All right, everybody, let me bring back our guest.
Yeah, we gotta hit all the buttons.
What an
There we go.
amazing song. Just amazing. Guys, I have to tell you, I got the chills. I mean, I just really do got the chills.
I love that song. Now, there's also a story behind that video too about running into the actor and things like that.
Yeah, but before that, I wanted to ask you, where was that filmed?
That was filmed out at the Nightingale Ranger Camp, right around Lake Arrowhead, California.
Okay,
That's
it's
beautiful.
just fantastic
I almost expect to
scenery.
see E.T. come flying over.
Let me tell you, it was beautiful out there. It really was.
And like I said, it's so surreal. I mean, for me, and I've never been in the military. Of course, I support my husband, but for me, it hits home. It really does.
Well, your dad was SWAT.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, that's what we wanted. We wanted to, to get the message out there that, you didn't have to suffer. You don't have to be alone. And as many people as we can get to hear the song or watch the video, it just keeps pushing the message and hopefully helping.
Yes. Yes.
So
definitely.
you were going to tell us a little bit about the songwriting process now.
Yeah.
Now that you've got the new single out, Blackwater Rise, talk to us about that and the process and what you did and what you don't
Yeah,
do.
how did that
And
song come to be?
everything. Spill the beans.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you, there's no one method that we use. If there's a way to write a song that we haven't done yet, I'm sure we'll stumble upon it at some point or another. We have written songs as far as we've written like the entire music and then gone back and wrote the words. We've written words first and then gone back and wrote the music and the melody. We have songs where Jeremy has wrote, half a verse and half a chorus, and I come back and fill in the other half and the other half. Jeremy will come up with a riff and we'll try to write something around that.
Okay.
There is no one method that we use.
You do what works.
Yeah. At that moment.
Yeah, I think my personal thing is or what makes it the easiest for me is whenever I write about half of it and then I call him up and say, hey man, I got a half a song and I've got an idea for a melody, and I'll send him what I have, and then 24 to 48 hours later I'll get a message back and he's filled in the blanks. And I'm like, well, shit, that was easy. It don't always happen like that, but to me, that's like that's some of the. But you got to make do whenever we can't be in the same room together all the time, because inspiration waits for no man. And
you guys live like 600 miles away.
Yeah, but that to me was pretty cool. I mean, and like I said before, the main songs that we had, which I think all but two had, we contributed to together in that same kind of method. And the best stories are the ones that we can all go back on. And if I say a line and I don't have to explain it. Adam already knows because we were both there together. You know?
And we've been working together so long too that it's just like my wife and I. We can finish each other's sentences when we're live on the air.
Similar, yes. I wouldn't say exactly the same relationship as husband and wife, but it's close.
No.
You're hitting close.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't even mean it to come out like that. But that's funny.
I mean, he's more like he's more. I mean, he is a brother. So I mean, it's a family thing for sure.
All right, now tell us about this song,
Blackwater Rise.
And for me, you know, Jeremy will send, you know, like I said, little riffs or chord progressions, and I'll tell him, you know, I'm like, hey, send me more of that because I can write to that all day long. It's just I get such inspiration from the way he writes music to be able to put that into, you know, some sort of word or story form that we can then go back and turn into a song or a lot of our songs do tell stories.
Yeah, Blackwater is one of my favorite story songs.
Yeah, well, tell us about it.
Or do you want us to show it first?
Well, I mean, I can tell you about it either. However you want to do it.
Let's talk about it first. Then we'll show then we'll play the song because there's no video to the song. It's just the music on this, right?
Yeah.
So on this one, we can listen to the song. It'll be a video song thing. But yeah, lead us into it. Tell us about it.
Well, here about I think it was 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago, Adam?
Mm-hmm.
When we met Cootie and all them. All right. So we were playing a Shadow Warrior Rider MC event, and we met some really cool guys. Well, we met a lot of cool people, and then we were lucky enough to have hotel rooms pretty close to them. So we started hanging out, of course, after all the activities for the day. And I won't go into all the details of the shenanigans, but shenanigans were had. But essentially, some of these guys had either been medically retired or had actually just stepped away from their military service and then actually went back as contractors.
Okay.
And listening to their story, you know, and anybody that's familiar with Blackwater contracting, so we took some of those stories, and actually I kind of had the idea for it, and building off of the story theme, we wanted to kind of make a well, Adam's more of the academic, but there's probably a word for it where the song has like two meanings, you know,
the duality.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we wanted to make sure that that we kind of touched on everything and then kind of left it open for interpretation. So you know, it's kind of like one of those if you know you know type of deals. And we took the songwriting. I had the riff in my head. Took the riff to practice. Just kind of jammed out for a whole day. Bunch of stuff came out. That song, that riff kind of stuck out. And then we just kind of started writing around it, and we did that formula where I write a little bit, and then Adam picks it up and he puts a little bit more, then I put a little bit more until we finally, you know, hone the edge, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then once we looked at each other, and usually what'll happen is as soon as we write the last line that we need, whether it's we need two more lines for the verse, or we need another line for the chorus. As soon as we do it, as soon as one of us says it, we just look at each other and go, "That's it,
done."
And you know, I kind of like hold up my hands. You know, I'm like, "All right, we're done. All right, let's get it in." And Adam is such a you know, he's such a perfectionist. He wants to go ahead and type it all up. So he types everything up. He gets chord changes. He gets all that in there. And then, you know, the next day we bring it in, we jam it, and you know, out comes Blackwater. So yeah, the story,
let's get it.
Story's in there if you just know what you know.
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and listen to it.
south when the storm clouds roll. Hear that thunder come, kind of bends your soul. The air's so thick, it's hard to breathe. Chokes you from the inside, put a grown man on his knees. When the black water rise, take you underneath. If you make it up alive, thank the raven you can breathe. When the rain comes down, she creeps up slow, taking what you got and you still go back for more. When the black water rise, take you underneath. If you make it up alive, thank the raven you can breathe. Yes, she keeps on coming, the black water's coming. Yes, she keeps on coming, so I'm steady running. Keeps on coming, the black water's coming. Yes, she keeps on running, the black water's coming. Yeah. When the black water rise, take you on a deep. If you make it up alive, thank the raven you can breathe. Yes, she keeps on coming, the black water's running. Yes, she keeps on coming, so I'm steady running. Yes, she keeps on coming, black water's coming. Yes, she keeps on coming, black water's coming at me. It's called 22.
All right, that was pretty good. Blackwater Rises. I really got that. I got that because I know it's going late on the show and we're going to run overboard, but I really don't care. I think that was really, really good.
Yes.
I got that because my dad working SWAT and learning about Blackwater and at night trying to find search and rescue.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I got that. The Blackwater Rises, and I got that. That was a little good.
I was thinking of Black Ops too, because I remember when I was in the service, we had SEAL Team 6 on board our ship.
Well, the interesting about this one, and again, you know, incorporating the stories and everything from the friends and people that we meet is in the line in there. It says, "If you make it out alive, thank the raven you can breathe." It's not only it's a really cool line, and it draws up that whole mysticism of the crow and all of that, but the people we were hanging out with that night, their team was Raven 1.
Oh,
so that's kind of the duality of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And us being Texas, Florida, some people are going to listen to it and they're going to think of the Blackwater and, in the swamps and the rescue. Other people might think of, Blackwater as a security group. So, and that's what we mean by, having in a song and little tips of the hat to our friends when we can.
Now, do you have anything coming up, like any shows or anything really good that your fans and our fans can learn about?
Absolutely, and it's right here in Florida. So June 30th in Orlando, we are opening a concert at the Abbey June 30th, the Abbey. We are opening for Ryan Weaver. It's a benefit concert. The Shadow Warrior Riders Motorcycle Club is hosting a fundraiser for Chris Tonto Peranto, the 14th Hour Foundation.
Okay.
He's heroes of the Benghazi attack.
Okay.
Our embassy, and he's going to be there. There's also the first POW in the Iraq War, Jessica Lynch. She's going to be there as well. And Medal of Honor recipient Don Jenkins is also going to be on hand. So it's going to be a great event. Like I said, we are in concert, and then Ryan Weaver's going to be playing as well.
Well, if you're off, I would love to
we're
try to
talking
make
about
it.
this today. It's at Janice Landing, right?
No, at the Abbey.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Do you
And,
still have those tickets available, Adam?
They do. If you are a veteran, military, first responder, then they at one point they had 100 free tickets available. So if you go on to our either our site or Instagram or National Shadow Warrior Riders Motorcycle Club, then information about that is there and who you can contact for those public service tickets.
Definitely.
Wow.
That is fantastic. And it has been great having both of you guys on tonight.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can make it out to that event.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're definitely gonna try.
That's something I would love to meet you guys in person.
I would. It's so nice having you
We would
on.
love for you guys to come out.
Oh, I'd love it.
Absolutely.
And definitely, and tell you all thank you for what you all are doing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Well, hey.
thank you for your service. Thank
Yeah.
you for what you're doing.
Yes.
I love your music. Rock on.
Check out the
Congratulations.
new album.
Yes.
The new album is called Whiskey Confessions.
And now, if any of your fans want to see you, where can they get in touch with you on your websites and stuff? What do you got?
So everything is under the band name Blackbird Anthem. So that's how we were found on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Everything is under the band name Blackbird Anthem. If you got questions, we just placed an order today for t-shirts. So probably tomorrow we're going to be announcing how you can pre-order one to make sure you get the size you want. It's going to have the same graphic as our new album. So yeah, a lot of things coming.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, guys. We give you 2 shiny sides up because we love you guys. We love your music, and we're looking forward to trying to get out there to see you. So it's been a pleasure having you on our show.
And I love the fact that you all make a difference.
Yes.
That's special.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, guys, and we enjoyed having you on the show.
You all have a rocking night.
Yeah.
Be safe in Florida.
Yeah, you.
All right. Y'all too, John.
Sauce.
See you, Heather. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. That was a wonderful show. We had it a little bit run over tonight, but
Hey,
you know
it's
what?
okay.
When you have great talent like that, you
just
got to
good-
have them stay on the show.
Yeah,
And they
good
were
people to talk to,
fantastic.
and just good people to talk to. Sometimes just having a good conversation to get, to learn about somebody, their music and whatnot. It's just a fabulous experience. Even for us on this end, being the interviewers, it's nice having somebody on there that you can really relate to and just a good person to be able to talk to.
And get to know
Mhm.
someone about. And thank you so much, Kay Campbell. Thank you. I was not ignoring you. Thank you for saying hello. Hello to you, Kay Campbell. And thank you for watching the show and
Yeah.
your support. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yeah, we
And to
want-
my daughter, Lexi, thank you so much. You said that mom was thinking about food. And yes, you know me. That's right. I'm always thinking about food.
On that note, guys, we want to tell you, shiny side up, rubber side down, keep it safe.
And yes, and thank you so much. And you guys make sure to check out Blackbird Anthem. You've got to hear them. They're just fantastic, making it on both airways. You're going to watch out and see these guys are something to watch. They're going to blow up. They're good. All right. We love you all.
Shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
Deuces.
Deuces.